Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you my VTuber model, which is based on my character in Kingdom of Loathing. Yeah, I know it looks very silly and unorthodox, but you gotta admit, in a market that is dominated by anime girls, you'd be hard-pressed to find a VTuber that looks like this. Unless it's for a one-off gag. I am very proud to say that I drew and rigged this model entirely by myself. And before I spend the rest of this video showing it off, I would like to give a shout out to Merely Wufei, whose tutorials I followed to rig this model, and also Kira Omori, because I referenced her tutorials on drawing and rigging the mouth. If you're interested in learning how to rig a VTuber in Live 2D, you can find links to both playlist and video in the description. I will confess, I did skip a step or two in the art process, largely because this is a stick figure. Now, if you're hoping to see what kind of crazy facial expressions I can make, I can smile, I can act surprised, and that is about it. Cut me some slack. It's my first model, and in my excitement, I may have cut a few corners. Didn't even need Lyoko to teach me how to do that. But I do have a few other cool features. The first thing you might have noticed is my super cool vampiric cloak that I'm wearing. What's with all the red lines, you might be asking? Well, reason one, I wanted some way to make my actual body stand out from the cloak itself. Reason two, funny anime reference. The hat that I'm wearing is Old Scratch's stovepipe hat, which should immediately alert you as to what my preferred class is. I like how my hat jiggles around a little bit when I move my head around. You probably won't notice unless you're paying really close attention, but I think it's amusing. What, you don't like my hat? You think it looks stupid? Alright, fine. I'll take it off. Perhaps you would like to see a different hat. Perhaps my brimstone beret, which I earned from completing my second ever Bad Moon run as an accordion thief. It actually uses the same physics as the stovepipe hat, but shh, don't tell anyone. Oh, by the way, have I ever told you the story of how I killed Frosty the Snowman? And I stole his hat? And also his carrot nose? I already have quite the impressive nose, as you can see, but once I had the idea of sticking it on my forehead like a unicorn horn, I knew I had to make it happen somehow. Alright, Krat, big deal. You have 3 hats and a carrot. It would have been more impressive if you had a 4th hat that had its own physics and didn't attach to the exact same pivot point as the previous 3. Behold my feathered headdress and despair, pitiful human! Pay no attention to the missing feather. I cut it out because it made the hair look weird and I did want to find a way to fix it. Gaze into the listless eyes of this little guy who tracks the position of my mouse cursor. Whoa! You dare still test my power? Let's see how you stand against the strength of the twin stick knives of loathing. That's it, I'm out of toggles. I didn't think of it until I was writing the script for this video, but I should have added another toggle to take my cloak off. Anyways, now that I have this new VTuber model, I'm planning to stream a little bit more often. Exact times to be determined. Maybe I'll just go live whenever I feel like it, who knows. Anyway, this is the end of the video now. To those who tuned in, thank you for watching. I'm going to go to sleep now. I will see you after I've opened a stable portal to the plane of existence that is populated by unfathomable horrors. Until then!